be talking about how to get apartments or housing and my recommendations for like certain things. And if you have any questions, please put it in the comment section. I prefer it that way, just so people don't keep asking me the same questions over and over and over again of seeing the same questions that I feel like someone has already asked, and I'm sure if it was in the comments, another person would just see it and just know, oh, okay, fine. This is basically what I had in mind. Basically, right? And when it comes to like apartments, I just want to start off by saying this is just off my personal opinion or personal observations. So I'm just going to just give you guys like the places where most people check for houses. It's on this website, and we also check on some Facebook groups. I'm going to link the Facebook groups in the description, so check that out. The thing about the Facebook groups is that they tend to be on the pricey side. I just want to quickly throw that out there. What I feel like one good thing about is you can get an agent from there who you can ask for apartments and then give them your price range. That is the benefit of having that. You can ask them for apartments in the area that you desire and see if they have any options for you. And for the website, I'm going to put here on the screen how to convert it to English so you can look for it. So whatever school you're in, most people already have agents. Please contact your agent or just ask in the comment section and I can just let you know what district or what area your school is so you can look for houses in that area. For the first website, which is myhome.ge, when you convert it, I'm going to put everything here on the screen for you. Then you can pick whichever district you want to check out. Sarbutalo, Samgori, just pick any. I just chose anyone at random and I selected all the districts. So yeah, ensure you followed the prompts in the video. It's pretty easy. It's easier to navigate with USD, so just always change it to USD. Yeah. Sometimes when you scroll through the pictures, you see it change. You have to switch it back to US dollar, just so it's easier for you. Yeah. If you like the apartment and you're here, tap on the phone number. It will be fully displayed and then you can call the agent, or I prefer you text them the ID. But one thing I would say is if you come here and they show you your agent's school, show you an apartment that's like 500-600 and you feel pressured to commit to that, okay. But what I would recommend is if you come into the country on this same myhome.ge and even ss.ge, but mainly myhome.ge, you would see people who do daily rent. I would recommend that you do that for a period of time, at least 2-3 weeks, within 2-3 weeks. And I'm sure obviously you have to be intentional because you're looking for a place. You'd be able to get a feel of the environment and know the area you want to live in, compared to somebody telling you, oh, there's an apartment for $400 and you feel pressured because you don't have your own place. Please get daily rent. Yeah, it just depends on your taste, but I would highly recommend that probably whoever it is pays for maybe daily rent for you for like maybe a few days, then you can take it up from there. And obviously you're going to take it in an area close to, school or whatever it is you're coming here for. Just so, like, I'm just trying to, this is just my own advice to you. You don't have to take it. If you don't feel like your mind can carry it, please just allow them to do what they want for you. If you have a budget of, let's say, $50, don't worry, there's no rent here of $50 a month. I'm just giving an illustration. If you have rent of, your budget is $50 to $100, please don't go and tell your agent or anybody, or if you eventually come here and let's say you're staying in the daily rent and you find maybe an agent on Facebook or an agent even on myhome.ge, because you can't find there, don't tell them your budget is $100, because they are going to obviously try to upsell you. So just keep it at that 50. Oh, my budget is $50, so that if they show you anything that is probably 125, if you can, do that, you're more likely to take the 125 if it's something you love, compared to something that's 200 that you have no intentions of exceeding, let's say $100. But if it's 120, 125, you can take that risk. I'm just saying, keep your budget below. If you do decide to use an agent, keep your budget below. When you're looking for a house, if you eventually go and see the apartments, you can try and negotiate the price that you see. A lot of them will not agree, but a couple will. So if you can definitely, try and speak to the landlord, ask the landlord if, they can give you less. Obviously, the agent being there, they wouldn't want it less, because obviously that's less money for them. But if you can try and negotiate the rent being lower, try your luck. Another thing I will say is when you find a house, this is everywhere at the end of the day, because I thought it was just a Nigerian thing, but it's here as well. When you find a place and then you're like, oh, you get back to them, if it's the agent or the house owner, and they call you like a day or a few hours later, oh, somebody else saw the house, oh, are you going to take it? Please don't let anybody pressure you, because they're doing that to get you to come and take the house immediately. If you're not sure, or you're undecided, or you probably want to see a lot more, don't let anybody pressure you, because this happens a lot. To take it, somebody came, they've seen the apartment, and they like it, but I told them, oh, you can't. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. But if you want the house, take it. But yeah, just what I'm saying is don't allow them to pressure you with phone calls and all of that. If it's still available, it's still available. If it's not available, then you look for another one. When you eventually decide to take the apartment, how it works here is that you pay first and last month's rent. So basically you pay 2 months rent, and the last month's rent goes to the agent. So you don't have to pay any agent fee. Basically the landlord has to cover that. So you're paying 2 months rent. The second month's rent goes to the agent. After you pay your first and last month's rent, if you sign a 1-year contract, rent is monthly after that. So let's say you pay your rent in January, right? So in January, you're going to pay $100, and you're going to pay for the next 1 year, which is January again of the next year. So that's $200. So in February, you have to pay $100. You cover your utility bills yourself, obviously. And depending on the season you're in, utilities obviously varies. In the summer, you're obviously using less heat, so it's almost really cheap. But in the winter, baby, it's like they're making it rain. When they give you heater bill, you're like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, in winter and spring, your bills might be a little higher than normal. So yeah, the price range you would normally see now, nice apartments. Before, if you had asked me a couple of months ago, I would definitely say from probably 230. Now I think you would see a nice, at this point in time, you would see a nice apartment from like 300. Nice is relative, okay? So nice to me, I feel like now you would see from like 300 and above for a 1-bedroom apartment. So you can get a 2-bedroom apartment, look for who to share with. You have to sort that out. So anywhere from 300. If you're a bougie babe or bougie guy, you can take an apartment of 1K. So I'm just saying, like, if you want to get anything nice you can't see for 200. And the thing is, they're always building houses here. I feel like real estate here is one of the major markets here. So they're always building apartments. I'm not even joking. So Obviously, with the inflation, I feel like the new apartments will not be cheap or as cheap. It just depends. You never know. But I'm just saying, okay, let me just say from 250 to 1,000 or even more. So yeah, it just depends on your taste and your budget. But people telling you will see an apartment for 500, 600 for one bedroom, no. It depends on your taste. If you want something as classy as $500, then you can disregard what I'm saying. All I have to say is enjoy your process, but you know, take your time. And yeah, I highly, like I said, recommend that you know, fill it out a bit and probably stick to the daily rent until you find a more permanent solution. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope this video is helpful, and good luck with your house hunt.